Hello everyone and welcome to Lena Mystic. Today's video is about the week of the 6th through the 13th. So we're going to go ahead and see what the weekly energy reading is for the 6th through the 13th, and those are both Sundays. You may hear my son crying, screaming. I'm not exactly sure. He has been using his vocal cords a lot more lately. We just let it fly, and excuse that if you hear that happening. So the way the groups are is this owl is group 1, this bus is group 2, and the elephant is group 3. And we're just going to go ahead and begin with our reading. We're going to start with the owl. I decided to use different trinkets because I'm always using, what is it called? I'm always using crystals and stones. And I wanted to do something a little bit different this time. Let's use this. There's some sage in here. The window's already open. Okay. So let's see what group 1's weekly energy reading is going to be like. What's going to happen the 6th through the 13th for you? October is already a very exciting month. It is the start of a holiday season, so that's exciting. But yeah, let's see. Oh yeah, I'm liking your cards already. Let me know what you're going to be doing on the 11th. That's a Friday. What's going on the 11th? I'm sensing that on the 11th you're going to be feeling extremely free. So if I'm sensing that on the 11th you're going to be feeling free, that means you're probably going to have, you're going to have a hard working week. This week is going to be a very serious, hard working week. You're going to be doing a lot this week, and I can tell with the 7 of Wands and the 10 of Wands, you have a lot of Wands and then you have 2 major arcana. So with the Wands, this is telling me definitely that you're going to be working a lot. Like, things are going to be coming full force at you. A lot of people are going to be asking you for help this week. And with the 10 of Wands, you're going to be carrying the workload of your job or wherever you are this week. You're going to be carrying a heavy workload. And it's going to be quite frustrating. But there's going to be a point in the week where with a death card, you're like, hey, I got to do my job before I do yours. And there's also going to be a point in the week where you have to deal with something internally that you haven't quite dealt with as well. I do sense that a lot of you do work very hard so that you don't have to think about the things that affect you in a negative way or put you in a negative thought process. But you're going to be forced to think about those things this week. And with the Judgment card, this tells me that once again, you're going to have to be forced to think about those things and reflect and observe how you want to live the rest of your life. You're going to be wondering, should I just go ahead and heal from this, or should I keep letting it linger? I'm not sure if you guys can hear him yelling, but he's screaming to the top of his lungs. But my husband has him, so don't worry. With the Judgment card, this also tells me that you're definitely going to be reflecting. If you look at this card, there's reflections of the mountains, there's reflections of the door. You're going to have to pick which door you're going through. Are you dealing with it now, or are you putting it off till later? Are you locking that door, or are you opening that door? And then on Friday, with the Princess of Wands, I'm definitely sensing this freedom. So a lot of you will be choosing to go through it, and a lot of you would be choosing not to. Either way, you're still going to feel this sense of freedom because the work week has been heavy. You've been having these dreams. You've been getting a lack of sleep this week. And you're looking for some sense of freedom. And Friday is going to be that freedom for you. Some of you are actually going to have Friday off. I don't know if it's a holiday, a birthday or something. But some of you are going to have Friday off. Let's see what else is going to happen during the week of the 6th to the 13th. Oh, the 13th is the Hunter's full moon. are you guys going to be doing for the full moon? Well, that's not what I'm asking the cards. But I'm asking you, go ahead, comment, and let me know what you're going to be doing this full moon. Let's see what else is going to happen this week for you, group 1. Okay. Whew. Once again, you got the Judgment. 3 of Swords. So with the 3 of Swords reversed, I'm definitely sensing that most of you will be allowing yourself to go through the emotional state that you've been avoiding, which is the sadness. You're going to let the sadness in. You're going to let it creep in so that you can transition, because it's been stopping you from getting onto your divine path because you're avoiding those things. And a lot of the things that we go through, they're supposed to help us to get on our divine path because it's a part of our divine path. Like, it's a part of what we're supposed to be doing. The way that we get out of it, the way that we learn how to get out of those mental states is how we're supposed to help others to get out of that. And with the 6 of Pentacles, I see you helping people, being there for people this week once again, like I said with the 10 of Wands. But make sure that you're making time for yourself as well. With these affirmations, let's see what affirmations you're going to need this week. You're definitely going to have a challenging week where you're going to have to figure out whether or not you want to go through these things or leave them off to let them manifest and build more. I highly do suggest you going through it now so that you don't have to be older going through it then, because every time that you hold it off, it gets deeper and deeper. It's like a cavity. So this week you need to remind yourself of your creativity. I'm definitely sensing that you may not believe in yourself in a creative space. And I am eccentric tells me that you are definitely very creative, and your creativity is almost out of this world. It's something that most people don't see. And with the purple, this tells me that your intuition is what builds your creativity. You're constantly getting these ideas in your head that are like, hey, try this, try this, try that. And a lot of the time you may not try it because people have suppressed your creativity. With I am wise tells me even more that you're creative and that you're special and that your mind works a different way. I am brave. Go ahead and go for those creative ideas this week. I'm definitely sensing you're going to be feeling like you shouldn't be going for that creative idea, or you shouldn't throw out that idea or that concept, but you should go for it. Try to make it happen, because all of these cards are telling me that you are creative, all of these affirmations. And I am innovative. Once again, that's a creative card, so be as creative as you possibly can this week. I'm sensing that on Friday you're going to be a burst of ideas, a burst of creativity, a burst of dancing, a burst of fun. And I work through conflict. This tells me that it's going to be challenging for you to get through this drama that's going on in your mind and your mentality, but you need to trust that you can work through it, and that it's best that you work through it now than holding off for later, which is perfect why you got this card, because this confirms that there's stuff that needs to be dealt with. There's a bee that keeps flying to my window too, so maybe if you're seeing a bee, that is a symbol of miracles. So go through this drama, go through this pain, this hurt, so that you can heal from it and then move on to the next phase in your life. Let me shuffle one more card for you, see what you get. All right, and let's see what this card is. Ace of Swords. You have great wisdom. You know how to get out of this already. Just hone that power. Own that power. Love it, cherish it, and use it to your advantage, because you are a very strong individual, one who has been through quite a few things. You have, with these Wands card, you have the choice. You have the magic to get through this. You have the power to get through this. So be strong, be wise, be powerful, and love yourself, cherish yourself, and go through these things so that you can move on to the next phase in your life. Thank you so much for watching. Please make sure to like, share, subscribe, and comment. Let me know what you're doing this full moon, and see you guys next time. Hello everyone, and welcome to group 2. Let's get started. Let's see what's going to happen the week of the 6th through the 13th. The 13th is also the Hunter's full moon. So keep a lookout for that. Figure out what you're going to do this full moon. But let's see what's going to happen this week for you. What is this week going to be like for you? How is this week going to pan out? What is it that you need to know for this week? ahead and shuffle from each deck first. And that's how we're going to do this, because it's going to help things go a little bit easier and things are going to be confirmed during the reading if I do it all now. The message is going to be a lot clearer. So what is this week going to consist of? What do you need to know this week? Whoa, okay. All right, so we've got these, we've got these. So I'm gonna go through one deck at a time. Let's do the Monday Mystic. This is Mystic Monday or Monday Mystic tarot cards. I know you guys ask me sometimes what deck I'm using. Let's do these two. These are actually the confirmation cards, so we'll do these last. Those are going to confirm the message for us. So, with the Tower upside down, this tells me that lately you have been flipped all over the place, up and down. The last few years you've been going through stuff. Your life has been shaken up and you're just like, bro, give me a break. Let me mourn first, please. But you're just losing so much the last few years. You've been going through so much the last few years, and you're kind of losing with the sun being upside down. You're losing that, or you feel as if you're losing that brightness to you, that light to you, but you haven't. The thing is, you're just constantly going through things and you feel like you have a lack of control. But the thing is that you do have control and you have a lot of it. You get to decide how you take these lessons, whether you're taking it as a lesson or whether you're taking it as like shots towards you. Whatever you're taking it as, you get to take it in a positive light. So welcome back in your light by saying, hey, this is teaching me something so that I can be better off in my life. But with the Tower upside down, this definitely tells me that you've been going through a lot, but I'm seeing that this week things are going to ease up a little bit for you. You're gonna you've been healing, you've been going through the healing phase, but the Three of Swords, you're gonna kind of have a breakthrough with at least one of the things that you went through. With it being upside down, this tells me you're gonna have a breakthrough. You're gonna feel like, oh my God, thank you, I finally figured it out. I'm finally deciding to cherish myself and who I am as an individual, and I'm taking care of myself this week. You're gonna be embracing these heartbreaks basically this week, and it's going to allow you to take it more as a lesson than just a heartbreak. And I see a new beginning for you, a new start. And with the Five of Swords, I see you welcoming in strength by allowing yourself to cry, allowing yourself to go through these things. You're welcoming in that strength in your life. I'm seeing like a helmet, like a very strong helmet, and you know, you're putting that on like, hey, I'm armored up, I'm ready to conquer this. With the Ace of Wands, once again, this tells me you have the power to decide how you perceive things, how you take things, and it is time for you to decide to take these heartbreaks as lessons. And with the Ace of Cups, this tells me that you are going to be gifted from your angels and guides. Something's gonna come your way because you're finally letting yourself welcome in that pain so you can get through it, so you don't keep it lingering, so you don't have those grudges, so you don't have that anger. And with the Empress upside down, this tells me once again that in these heartbreaks, you've lost yourself, you've lost your sense of freedom, but I see you gaining that back. I'm also seeing a spirit guide, a strong spirit guide, like walking around. So keep that in mind. You have someone protecting you, so know that you're protected and that someone is there for you. Don't ever second guess that. You're not alone. Let's do the Ethereal Visions cards. Alright. Oops. Alright, so that's crazy. This just confirms it. Four of Wands confirms that there is a spirit guide with you. You're being protected. Most likely this is someone that runs in your family, a family line, someone that you've lost while you've been living, most likely. There's definitely an angel with you. You're being protected. There's no need to feel alone. And I can tell with the Nine of Swords, you've been feeling alone. You've been crying at night. You've been keeping yourself up. You've been having a lack of sleep, inviting depression into your life without noticing. And I even see anxiety, and I see this kind of coming to an end once you finally face it and you speak up for yourself. Start speaking up for yourself. With the blue in this card, this tells me you need to speak up for yourself and say, hey, I deserve better. I don't deserve to be treated like trash, because I'm not trash. I am a queen. I'm a king. Okay, with the High Priestess, this tells me that you are very powerful, but you've been giving your power to other people, to other circumstances, to pain. And I'm saying that because this is upside down, this is reversed, and it's telling me that you've lost this power, but you have this power. Like, you've had it, it's just like you've hidden away. And the Seven of Swords tells me that someone's been sneaky in your life. Someone's betrayed you, someone's abandoned you. There's a lot of betrayal in your life, and this is also teaching you to not let people in so easy. Let people work for you. I'm not saying don't trust anybody. I'm saying let people work for you and see if this is a mutual relationship. Is this mutual? Am I giving and you're not giving anything? Am I giving my all and you're not giving nothing to me? Then this is not a relationship for me. And I also see you being stagnant with your creativity and struggling with coming up with ideas and ways out even, and you feel like you have a lack of resources, but you always have resources. You always have a way out, and your angels and guides have been sending you messages, whispering in your ear, but you're like, no, I don't have the power for that. But you do, so don't second guess that. And let's see what your confirmation is. The Fool. Okay, with the Fool, let's start off with the Ace of Swords, because the Fool is good news. The Ace of Swords upside down tells me that you really have this lack of power. And this week, you need to find that. You need to find your power. This needs to be the beginning of the week that you find your power. You protect yourself with the Nine of Rods. You speak up. You allow your creativity in. This is what you need. This is going to help you jumpstart a great week. So start working on your creative talents, whether it be painting, whether it be writing, whether it be speaking, poetry. Some of you used to dance. Like, I'm seeing this freedom before, and then these heartbreaks just kept piling on, and I'm seeing that this creativity is just blocked. It's like a creative block now because you feel stripped away from that person that you used to be. But allow this person that you are now to grow and to accept the things that have happened, because there's nothing that we can do about the past. There's just the way that we perceive it that can be, that we have that power to perceive it a different way. With the Fool, I already said with the Three of Swords that I'm seeing this new beginning. With the Fool, I'm definitely seeing a great new beginning for you. Something very positive. So this week is going to be the jumpstart of a new beginning for you. You're going to be more productive. I am productive, more productive. You're going to be more energetic. You're getting your energy back. So this depression is leaving this week, okay? And there's a full moon this week, so there's a lot of different things that you've been manifesting. Manifest the hell out of freedom for this full moon. And I am powerful. You're getting your power back this week. You're taking back your power. You're saying, forget this. I deserve to be strong. I deserve to be powerful. Nobody needs to have my power. And I am favored. People are going to be looking at you and being like, oh my God, I'm loving this power that I'm seeing in this person. And I am brave. They're going to see this bravery and they're going to want it too. And they're going to be trying to be with you and trying to hang out with you because they're so proud of you. And I see that you're going to be favored. Excuse me. You're going to be favored by your spirit guides and your angels. And they're just going to be proud of you because you're finally going to be taking care of yourself. If you look at the fruit in the top of this card, you're going to be taking care of yourself this week. You're going to say, forget this depression. I deserve better. I get to choose my fate, and you're going to start choosing your fate. You're going to be at peace. Yes, you are going to be at peace this week. Look, there's two confirmational cards that are saying you are going to be at peace this week. So choose peace. I'm seeing a bee for this group as well, which tells me that maybe you've been seeing bees. Maybe bees are your spirit animal. And maybe there's a miracle happening this week. And I celebrate my own song. You have people in your life that you think are supporting you, and at the end of the day, they don't need to stick around just because they're supporting you, because you need to support yourself. A lot of people will fake support. They'll say, yeah, I support this and that, and then they'll go around the corner and then ask you for something and then never give you anything in return. So honor yourself, be proud of yourself. You've overcome so much and you're going to keep overcoming. Trust this power that you have in yourself. Know that you're going to be at peace this week. And thank you so much for watching. You're going to be so productive. Oh my God, I'm so proud of you. I'm so happy for you. Let me know how this week goes for you. And do something for the full moon, or you can manifest positivity. Thank you once again for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment. And I'm proud of you. And we'll see how this week is going to be for you. Deuces. Hello everyone, and welcome to group 3. We're going to go ahead and get started and see what's going to happen the week of the 6th through the 13th. The 13th is the full moon, so make sure you have your routine picked out for the full moon, where you're going to manifest positive things into your life, happiness, joy. And I see that you need some more peace. I can feel that. I'm definitely feeling that you need more peace in your life right now. So let's go ahead and see what this week is going to be like. Put this up here. I'm going to go ahead and shuffle all of these groups for this week. And then we're going to, well, not the groups, these decks for this week. See what you need to know. What you need to be telling yourself this week. Thank you. Try not to look at them until the actual reading. I'm trying to just sense the energy. I'm sensing some heart chakra healing though. Some green. I'm seeing green. Like my eyesight literally went green. So that tells me heart chakra work. There's some forgiveness that needs to be done for yourself and for others. Okay. What is this week like? What do we need to know for this week? Oh. For some of you, I'm oddly getting this feeling of military, or like, I don't know. It's weird. Like maybe someone in your family close to you, like grandfather, grandmother, someone was in the military. Maybe you are. Maybe a brother or sister. I'm not exactly sure. I'm not even sure why I'm seeing that, but I am seeing some fighting energy, some struggling energy as well. Let's go ahead and see what this week is going to be like. Yeah, okay, so, okay, so for a lot of you guys have anxiety. I'm feeling like an anxiety attack creeping up on me. You've been dealing with this anxiety and this pain, and I'm thinking maybe your spirit guide is someone who was in the military in your family. I'm not sure, because for a lot of you it's going to be different, but you all definitely have someone who has passed away and your family protecting you. With the Nine of Swords, this confirms the anxiety that I feel and almost this depression. It's like I literally feel a wave of sadness right now, and that's what you've been going through. And this week I see you really getting into those emotions and learning how to be resourceful with them, using them to become an artist or for your art. And that is a good thing. You're going to be using it to your advantage. And I see you healing from it as well. All of your cards are upright. So this tells me that there's definitely a healing thing going on for you. With the Seven of Swords, there's someone in your life that has been very sneaky, lying, deceitful, taking from you. And this is a non-mutual relationship, as in this person has not been giving you back or giving you things back or being there for when you need them. They've been there for when they needed you. I mean, yeah, they've only been there when they needed you. And with the High Priestess, I see you stepping up and saying, you know, this relationship isn't for me. It's not mutual. It's not doing anything for me. And any relationship that you're in, you can't just give your whole self and nobody's giving back. And we've always been taught, you know, give everything you have to those and blah, blah, blah. But you can't. There's the spirit guide. I just saw a spirit guide walking around in this room. But that means that's your spirit guide trying to reveal themselves to me. I'm definitely sensing a grandparent for a lot of you. I'm sensing a male grandparent, military, someone who may have passed in a tragic accident, as in, or not a tragic accident, but through tragedy, like someone physically did something to them and that's why they passed. Some of you guys wear glasses. Like, I feel like I'm having a hard time seeing too. It's just weird. But High Priestess tells me that this week you're going to be stepping up, saying, you know, I deserve mutual relationships. I don't deserve to be in a relationship where I'm giving my all and you're not giving me anything. With the Page of Swords, I see you, a lot of you actually moving from the group that you're in, or moving from the area that you live in, moving from the job that you're in. I see this movement and this new learning, this new vibe this week. Like, you're looking up new things and you're welcoming in this newness in your life, which explains a lot because this week is going to be a full moon on the 13th, and you're welcoming in these new opportunities. You're learning a lot about yourself as well. I see you embracing yourself, embracing your creativity. Whoever's in this group needs to drink a little bit more water too, because I am parched, okay? My tongue got instantly dry. I want to say whoever's in this group, take a lot better care of yourself. You take care of a lot of other people and you leave yourself with nothing at the end of the day a lot. I can tell you're trying to get a little bit better with that, but you need to make sure that if you're helping anybody, that you've already done what you needed to do for yourself that day. Don't help anybody unless you've done what you needed to do for yourself that day. With the Six of Wands, it tells me you are meant to be a leader. A lot of the reason why you've been through so many things, lost so many people, been abandoned so many times, it's because you are meant to lead. And I sense that a lot of you aren't in a leading position, whether it be at work or school, and you're kind of suppressed. Like, people are like, don't speak up. There's going to be people who are like, yeah, you're such a great speaker, but then that's just your spirit guides, you know, boosting them to be like, yeah, tell this person what they deserve to hear. But on the other side, you're going to hear people who are hating on you and like, hey, you're not really that talented at that. Maybe you shouldn't try that. Or people who don't believe in you as much. But you are definitely meant to be a leader. And with the Nine of Cups, this tells me that leading positions will really be great for you. They'll give you a lot of rewards. You need to be in a position where you can think creatively, where you can speak creatively, where you can be as resourceful as your mind already is. You need to welcome in that creativity once again. Start journaling once again. I'm sensing a lot of you already journal. Some of you already have journals, but you just can't write in them. You're just like, I don't know what to write. Write a number down. Write how the day looked. Write how long your drive to work was, or your drive to school, or bus ride, or whatever. Just write. Just start writing. Write your name down first, and then write what you think it means. Just start writing, because I sense that you're so good at it that it almost is a scary thing for you. As in, am I going to be good enough? Who cares? Not everybody's going to read what you're writing, so go ahead and start writing, practicing. You're so great at it. You're such a creative speaker, a creative writer, and you should embrace those talents. And With the 9 of Wands, this tells me that this week you're going to be protecting yourself, which is a really great thing. A lot of the reason why you'll be protecting yourself is because of all the pain that people have caused you. I sense even abandonment from a father or a masculine figure. This could be a boyfriend as well. Or even just an abandonment period in your life. And I sense this betrayal. Like, not only was it abandonment, but it was betrayal. And some people can see abandonment as betrayal, and then some people can see, you know, abandonment accompanied by betrayal, as in somebody abandoned you, but before they abandoned you, they stole from you. So that's kind of the things that I'm sensing. And with the Queen of Cups, this week tells me that because you're protecting yourself, you're taking care of yourself, you are going to be feeling a lot better about yourself. You're going to look at yourself with a lot more confidence because you're just going to start looking better, feeling better, being better, because you're taking that proper care of your body and your spirit, your soul. So let's move these over here, put these up here, and move on to our next deck of cards to see about the... You guys are a natural born artist. That's crazy. Which side should I start from? Which side should I start? This side. Okay. The Devil card. So, with the Devil card, this tells me that there is a lot of transitioning that is going on with you. A lot of shadow work that you've been doing. A lot of healing that you've been trying to do. And some of this is since the age of 5, since the age of 4. Like, your earliest memory. There's some healing that needs to be done. I see you going through that this week. Finally welcoming in that deep down nitty gritty healing, like that really like in that cavity and taking that cavity out type of healing. And with the Moon, this tells me that this healing process is going to be allowing you to be so creative that it's going to be insane. The ideas that you're going to have in your, you know, just everyday life, it's going to be insane. You're going to get back to painting. You're going to get back to painting, drawing, writing, whatever it is that you creatively do, dancing, creative thinking. You're just going to get back to it. And I sense this this struggle lately, the King of Pentacles, this struggle where you've lacked confidence, where you thought you weren't going to be good enough, where you maybe didn't even go out to places because you thought you didn't look good enough, or you just weren't overall good enough. But you are. You're going to start sensing that this week. You're going to start seeing your potential. And with the Death card, I see this, it was upside down. I see this transformation in you allowing this transformation into your life, and you're the one that's choosing, you're the one that's taking control of this transformation now. You're not letting anybody else take control of it. With the Ten of Wands, I see you like, hey, I can't help you because I need to help myself right now. I see you speaking up for yourself, and you're going to be working on your creativity. I see it so much. You're so creative. You deserve to have time to work on yourself, you know? And with the Seven of Wands, once again, everybody's going to be asking for help. Hey, I need help. Hey, can you do this for me? Hey, can you write this email? Hey, did I already write? Hey. And you're going to be like, bye. Like, no. I need time for myself. I've been at work all day. I've been at school all day. I've been studying all day. I've been doing this all day. I've been doing what I'm supposed to be doing all day. And I need a break. At the end of the day, I need a break. I cannot keep taking all of your stuff onto my shoulders. I can't do that. And it's funny because you're gonna have so much power this week. Speaking up for yourself, I see so much wisdom in you as well. It's just like, you're gonna find your worth this week. You're gonna say, I'm worth this and I'm not taking any less. With the Three of Cups, I see that you will be finding a group of people who are going to be pouring into your cup as you pour into theirs. That is the type of relationship you want to be in. That is the type of friendship you want to have. Relationships where you pour into other people's cups and they pour right back in something else, something valuable. And that is what you're going to find this week. And it's going to be love, and it's going to be help, just assistance overall. And the Ten of Pentacles, I see that I don't know if payday was last week or something. Just be very cautious with your money. Don't be spending too much. Don't go out to too many places that you have to spend a lot of money. Be very smart with your money this week, because I see some type of expensive energy going on. And I see that budgeting will be really good for you as well. I see that for some of you that are going to get back into the creative field this week, you're going to be trying to spend all this money on it. Your guide is saying hi once again. I'm not exactly sure who this guide is. I am seeing blue. It's a blue bulb of light. But once again, just budget your money out. Try to figure out a smart way of how you're going to spend it. And let's see what your confirmations are. You actually got a lot of confirmations. 5 of Swords. This tells me once again that someone really had been sneaky in your life. There may be someone still being sneaky in your life, so don't give out your trust too easily. And with the Queen of Pentacles, I'm seeing this self-care, this self-love welcomed into your life. You're just loving yourself. You're loving the things around you. You're letting nature in. You're taking more walks for yourself. And with the Knight of Rods, you're taking care of yourself. You're fighting back for yourself. And the 7 of Pentacles, this once again confirms to be very cautious about your money. I'm sensing that some of you guys feel as if you're struggling financially, but just start budgeting. It's actually gonna make you feel a lot better than you think. I know looking at all your bills and all the things you need to pay for, or looking at the lack of money, will make you feel like you don't have any, but it's actually gonna allow you to take control of your situation. With the 10 of Cups, I'm seeing that it could be a busy week and you may not have much time for family. But try to make as much time for family as you can. So if you have to say no to someone outside of your family because they need help for something, say no, because you need to spend time with your family and your loved ones. With the Death card, you have the Death twice, which tells me this week is going to be very transformational for you. I'm seeing glitters all over the place. I'm feeling like you have a lot of angels protecting you and on your journey. And that explains why you've gone through so much. They're here. You have a big purpose, a very big creative purpose. And this week definitely is going to be a transformational week for you. With the 5 of Cups, this tells me once again that you feel like you're struggling financially, like you need more money, like you want more money. But just start manifesting what you want. Don't manifest the lack of it. There's a full moon on the 13th, so start manifesting more money. Start saying, I am wealthy, I am rich, the work that I'm doing is paying off financially. With the Judgment and the Temperance card, this tells me that you do once again have a major purpose, a big purpose. I am not going to be the one to tell you. Your mind, body, and spirit has been telling you your whole life. Each of you have a different purpose. But let me tell you this, it's a purpose that you need to be in working your creativity. So it's a creative filled purpose. And Knight of Swords, Page of Cups. Page of Cups tells me that you're going to be learning a lot this week. A lot about yourself, a lot about the world, a lot about the universe. And you're going to be getting that information just overall from the universe. So you're going to be seeing a lot of numbers. 222, 555. 555 is big changes coming. 222 is keep faith in this journey, okay? You've been seeing 1111. You know, that's old news for you. But Knight of Swords, let's move on to Knight of Swords. Because you're going to be seeing a lot of numbers. I can't even list all of them. You're going to be seeing numbers like 13, 13, 12, 12. Numbers just odd, like 34, 34. You're just going to be seeing odd, weird numbers that are not normal this week. And Knight of Swords tells me you're going to be very powerful this week, taking your power back, not allowing people to control your emotions. You're going to be controlling your emotions. And with the 6 of Pentacles, you are going to be wanting to give people financial help, but you need to look at your own finances and think, hey, is this in my budget? Is $500 in my budget to be giving someone? Right now, I would say no. I say you can start a savings account for donating to other people, but build up that savings account so that you can give the portion that you want to give to other people. I see you enjoying time with kids, maybe nephew, nieces, or daughter, sons. I see you enjoying time with kids, getting out and trying to find places to go, and you're going to be entertaining kids. Kids love you. The Page of Rods, you're going to be teaching other people. Maybe you're going to be teaching these kids about spirituality, but you're going to be teaching other people, and you are meant to be a leader, a teacher, so this could be very good for you. Let me know if you work with kids. Maybe you work with kids. With the 3 of Cups, this tells me once again And it confirms that you're going to find a group of people that are pouring into you just as much as you're pouring into them. And that is going to be very healthy for you. They're going to be reminding you to take care of yourself, and they're going to help you take care of yourself. And with the King of Rods, I see you reflecting this week a lot on things and trying to decide on how you want to perceive them, how you want to continue your life on. For a lot of you, I see some Leo energy, some lions. I'm seeing purple, which tells me you're just overall very spiritual, and it's also telling me you're automatically innovative and psychic almost, like, and your intuition is very powerful, very, very powerful. I'm seeing a lot of love in your life as well. You have so much love for people, and it's a powerful love. So don't always physically give people things, because you have such a giving heart. I'm seeing Life Path 9 as well. You have such a giving heart. Not all of you guys are going to be Life Path 9, but a lot of you, are. Not all of you, but a lot of you are. And it's just, you're so giving. And I think that's why I saw the heart chakra, I saw green earlier, because you're so giving, you're so loving, you're so forgiving too. You have the ability to see the best in people even when they give the worst behaviors. And maybe this has a lot to do with this card as well, but you're just such a loving person. Your heart is so strong, so loving. You've been through so much, and just this week, allow yourself to heal. Allow yourself to heal. This has to do with the King of Rods as well. I observe and reflect. This also tells me that you need to observe and reflect whether or not you can give people the things that they're asking from you. Once again, with the lack of confidence, you need to remind yourself that you're beautiful, that you're handsome, that you look amazing, and that your body is beautiful. You are beautiful overall in every aspect. I embrace change. Allow this change into your life. There's a lot of changes that's going to be going on, considering all this growth that you're going through, all this creativity that's coming into your life. Allow it to come in. I explore new ideas. Allow those new ideas in and conquer them. Defeat those obstacles that get in the way of those creative ideas, and support your soul. Your soul is leading you on this creative path. Support your soul, whether or not people are like, that's not for you. Your soul knows. Your soul has been telling you it's for you your whole life, so listen to it. And nature recharges me. Get out in nature, paint in nature, do what you gotta do in nature, love nature, take it in, and cherish every moment of it, because you deserve better in your life, and giving yourself some time to yourself is going to help you find that better. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. Thank you once again. Your guide is just hanging out here. You probably see spirits and stuff, because I just keep seeing them like lingering all over the place. But thank you so much for watching. Like, share, subscribe, comment. Let me know what you're doing for the full moon. Make sure you're manifesting positivity into your life, and see you next time.